So what are we gonna call it? Maybe we can talk about that on air.
Yeah.
Talk about getting a name for us.
I think we had some. I think it was called the official name. High Speed Loud Truck, I think was our podcast.
High Speed Loud Truck. I think it was called
One Sip. Everybody knows the
Oh,
rules.
One Sip. Everybody knows the rules. You're right.
But, you know, One Sip.
Yeah, just call it One Sip.
One Sip, first impressions. Obviously,
Obviously, every time you say
Portnoy.
yeah, you gotta shout out.
We're gonna probably drink 4 beers.
Yeah, at the end of every beer we rated, and the whole time we're like One Sip. Everybody knows the rules. Loud. What was the name you were saying? Loud fast truck.
Loud,
Loud truck, high speed.
yeah, High Speed Loud Truck.
High speed loud truck. That's it. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 1 of High Speed Loud Truck with your host,
Jason Bucker. This is Dustin Wireball. This is actually not called High Speed Loud Truck. It's called One Sip. You're gonna catch me drinking the beer that we're going to be rating later. I have already had it. Nice. Blue Moon. Yeah, you haven't tried this. Blue Moon, the light sky citrus wheat. Very seltzer-like. Very drinkable. Sit by the pool. Perfect. Put a little orange in there. Maybe tangerine peel.
4%, what is it, 10 ounces or something? Is it 12 ounce?
Yeah, 12 ounce.
12 ounce?
4%.
Something you could, probably if you're a craft beer drinker and drink almost every day, you could probably drink 15 of them
Oh,
and be,
at least.
especially in the daylight.
You wouldn't even feel buzz off 15.
Perfect.
Dustin and I have been on a mission for quite a while. Drink every beer in the world, basically. IPA heavy. Dustin really got me into it years ago. So we should start with your introduction to craft brewing. Craft beers.
Okay.
Start there.
My introduction, I can remember, would be, I would say, well, it's actually coming up on 5 years ago, I know at least. But I worked for a company called Archinettes and Sixth Sense Brewing Company here in Jackson, Ohio.
A restaurant with some of the best food you can get in Ohio.
In town, hands down. The owner, Jamie Ratcliffe and Jennifer Ratcliffe, are both beer connoisseurs, craft beer connoisseurs. And he kind of just mentioning some beers here and there. Hey, try this, try that. You may like this, you may like that. And just started getting on. I think there was 10 taps at Archinettes.
Close to like 15.
15, yeah.
15 taps.
And they're always, people are sucking them dry. There's always something new and different coming in. So at that point in time, I was getting to try all kinds of shit.
I'd say
I just downloaded Untappd.
I've been there for about 5 years now. And no joke, I've tried thousands of different beers because of getting to work there. Even if I don't drink a pint, I'll take a little sip of everything.
That's a good thing. You don't like the style, you don't like farmhouse ale, and just try it.
Yeah.
It may be a farmhouse that's done really well, and you actually turns you on to farmhouse. So.
Exactly. I don't know, I've always been big on the IPAs. I'm not much of the wheat and like Hefeweizens and stuff.
Hefeweizens, I'm not a big fan of.
Belgians,
Belgians.
I don't care for.
Like triples.
Yeah, triples and doubles and stuff.
Quads.
That
quad.
weird.
I can't. Even I used to love was Christmas ales or spiced ales, herb.
Yeah.
I can't do them now. Like
Really?
I mean, I can try them, but I just don't appreciate them like I used to.
I still love me a good 12 Dogs of Christmas ale. Or the Great Lakes has a really good Christmas ale.
I guess it is 90 degrees right now. It's got to be cold. So maybe in my brain I'm just like, it's hot. I'm turn it on. Yeah. I can appreciate them, but that's not my bag. Pretty much.
Well, I'm done with that. I think we should move on. You ready to?
So I guess we can get the review rolling.
Get a review started.
Okay. Got a cooler here. Got them on ice.
You can hand me one cooler. I'll pull them out of that one.
Oh.
We have Flying Dog Thunder Peel, a hazy IPA. You see the artwork's pretty neat.
There we go. as you can see.
Blue Moon, of course. Not exactly maybe craft beer, but it's getting to that time of the year when you don't need a heavy IPA all the time sitting by the pool day drinking.
And then 8%ers. We drink 4 of them
Epic
when you're
Brewing,
good.
Tropical, Tart and Juicy IPA.
Well, maybe we could have planned this better.
Yeah, we should. Oh, we have first time being released around this area, Jackson, Ohio. The brewskis. We got all 3 kinds. This one is an American Pale Ale. I'm pretty excited about those. I don't think they'll be. I doubt they'll get a good rating. That's the Pale Ale.
Oh. Well, I think I have some buried deep, but you can show that one.
We got the classic Pilsner from them. I think I got a few of them out and just didn't bring them out here.
Yeah.
Justin's been drinking on that. It's pretty light, crisp, a little malty, maltier than I expected, especially from a Pilsner. This is the Ski Infused Ale right here. Brewski, another one. Ski.
Oh, and you showed the open one. Okay.
What is it called? Gem Cola, the company that makes ski.
Double cola. I
thought that was just what their cola was called. No, you're right. Trademarks of Double Cola Company.
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
As of now, we
originated in Wellston, Ohio.
Production facility in there. It's all stuff. We'll do those last and then we get cold. All these are cold.
See, it's
see a lot of carbonation. It is hazy.
Very hazy.
Yeah.
Smells delicious. Smells even fruitier than most hazy IPAs I've tried. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. I'm gonna. It does smell good. It does. It smells tropical for sure. Passion fruit guava kind of.
Oh man,
definitely like mango grapefruit.
I've never had an IPA that tart in my life. I don't think. You're gonna really like this, I think. I've never been big on the sours or gosés either.
Yeah,
that's good. It's got a good balance with the bitter, the hoppiness to it with the tart.
Reminds you of like a take on a mimosa.
Yeah, like a mimosa beer.
If it's done right, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Champagne, keep the bubbles in, and then pour the orange juice so you can have effervescence the whole time and not like, diffuse all of it.
You got away with words, you know.
Come on. And cheers.
Cheers. I'm really very impressed with the first one.
Yeah.
All right, so are we gonna give it one sip? Everybody knows the rules.
One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
One sip. Man, I really like that.
Yeah.
And
it tastes light. And what are we at?
Probably around 6 or 7, isn't it?
Tropical hops, slightly sour. Oh, also, we are going to give a shout out every time we see this little mark here for independent craft breweries. Shout out for that. And 4.8%, that's another all-day great drinker. And the flavor you get from this, 4.8.
This is a beautiful flavor.
It's got to have a ton of fruit.
Yeah.
Which, fruit. Yeah, I really like that. That would be amazing. Sit in the pool in your fucking lounger and just close your eyes and just sip on
a golf course. Maybe have a few of these.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's nothing like this for like pool time.
Just forget about everything and close your eyes.
Forget about it. One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
One sip.
What do you think, Frankie? Shout out, by the way, our name derived from Dave Portnoy. Shout out. Pizza reviews. Big fans. Really liked it. I especially loved the quarantine session when you did all the frozen pizzas.
Yes,
I thought that was a really good idea. Really cool.
I was gonna say, by the time you hit quarantine, you're probably running out of pizzas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As many reviews as this guy's done. Oh, I don't know how many hours of sleep he gets a night.
It can't be a lot.
It can't be over 4. Because
I mean, between
he's in New York
sports,
at noon and in LA at fucking 9 p.m. trying something out, you know.
Here's to getting some rest during the quarantine, sir.
Cheers. Yeah, that's good. I have noticed since it's been poured, the carbonation has released a ton.
Yeah, yes.
Which I think affects the back end a little, and it is not as. Oh, you drank all yours.
I'm done.
My man's ready to go.
I'm one sip. Everybody knows the rules. I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna go a little higher than what you even think I'm gonna go on it, because I really enjoyed that.
I mean, it's still
Refreshing.
after the carbonation comes out. It still has like carbonation after the carbonation from the acid and the citrus.
Yeah. That makes sense.
A little bite on your tongue, if you will.
That
But,
sour taste to it. I'm gonna say.
Ooh, I think.
Do we need to write them down and then
Yes,
reveal?
I think we can do that. That way, we're not influenced.
Yeah, I don't want to be influenced.
Because you can, I think, subliminally be influenced.
I agree.
So last time we did one, it hasn't been released. This podcast, I think. What beer did we try?
Truth.
Oh, Truth. Yeah, something we've had a million times.
One of our favorite beers, the go-to.
But I had Jason here, Pucker, write it down, and then I told mine, and then he revealed his. So,
And
I don't know, maybe you have a calculator on your phone, you just type it in. I don't have a pen.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not prepared. I mean, I spent 20 minutes getting all these out, but I didn't get pen and paper or anything.
We'll just have it. This beer,
I am gonna have to take. I'm gonna take 20 seconds to really reflect on it, and one sip everybody knows the rules. So,
do you want to just save them all and reveal them at the end?
I don't know. I think it'd be better to do it one by one.
Okay, one by one.
think so.
Okay. Well, I've got mine written down.
And
so
you know,
whenever that one sip is over, you can.
If this ever comes out, you can put it in the comments if you think we should save it for the end.
Yeah. We love ideas. We love people telling us what to do. We're not the most original thinkers in the world.
All right, I think
okay.
I got a number here.
I think I'm gonna like it better than you.
I think so. I am going. This is on a scale of 10 through tenths. I'm gonna go 6.8.
6.8. I plan. I'll let you read it aloud.
Ooh, I'm gonna read his passcode out aloud too. 7.6. All right.
I was a big fan. I'm a big fan. I like the light beers.
I was gonna have you try mine too after. Did you drank yours?
I did. Yeah. I forget when it's not coming out of the can, out of the glass. I just.
Oh yeah, of course.
They just slide right down.
Sometimes I go 2 at a time.
Yeah, every once in a while. Cinnamon sugar flying everywhere.
If you've never seen or know about this reference, look up Charles Barkley
Talking about girls.
Sports Center or whatever show he's on.
It's Shaq's making fun
Talking
of
about
them.
Mexican.
Talking
ladies.
about San Antonio, women in San Antonio, I believe. Someone's playing the Spurs, but he's talking.
Shaq is making fun of. If Shaq's making fun of you, you need to read a book or two.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, next up, actually, I'm a big snob about this. This beer's, I think we'll do this thing. You want to do this thing?
Yeah. I'm good.
But I'm a snob about this. I love cold beer. This has been sitting out how long? Maybe
10 minutes?
I'd say around 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And we're not going to drink it. We're going to go in and get a cold one. So. All right. This is
Flying
you're the
Dog.
camera guy. Get that
Flying
up there
Dog
first.
Thunder Peel, a hazy IPA. It is at 6.2% alcohol, 12 ounces. I really like the artwork on this one. I think I said that when I was introducing it. Flying Dog has a lot of really cool designs and cool beers. And
Like a splatter kind of. Yeah.
so here we go. All right, everybody knows the rules. One sip.
Ooh, I should get a bottle of water to.
You want to do that, or do you want to?
Because someone's gonna be like, "Hey, you got old beer residue in there, you fucking idiot! You're mixing the flavors."
Yeah, dude, Reddit is going to roast us. All right, give me a little.
Also, big shout out to Archinetti's for the Pepsi glass I took home one day. So
That I bought.
I bought and have a receipt for. So. All right. We're rinsed out. Don't give us any shit.
I love whenever people get on Hot Ones or something. They're like, "Oh no, I have to eat the whole chicken off the bone, or else they're gonna
murder me alive."
No way.
All right.
It's a good color. I like it a little darker than the last one, a little heavier. I got a nice head on mine.
I think I got probably got a scotch less than yours, but
I got the bigger head. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
All right, one sip. Everybody knows the rules.
Sip. I'm gonna go one nose first, obviously.
It's got a good smell too. Not nearly as fruity.
Now, what was this? Straight up IPA?
Hazy IPA. Hazy again.
All right.
Another hazy. There's too many hazies out there anymore, by the way. I'm talking to all you independent breweries out there, especially you Sixth Sense. I love you. There's too many hazies.
This is brewed and canned by Flying Dog Brewery of Frederick, Maryland, and Utica, New York.
All right, one sip. Everybody knows the rules.
This does smell actually really good too.
I think the finish is really good on this beer.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed
it's
it.
Solid throughout.
It's very crisp at the end.
Medium bodied, solid throughout.
Yeah.
And what did we say it was? I just
6.2.
6.2. That's another. I mean, for craft drinkers, that's pretty easy drinking.
Oh yeah.
That's not an 8.
That's that's pretty casual, normal. So yeah.
And obviously, like I said, I'm gonna let this sit and kind of warm up a little.
I have a problem with that. I always just drink them so fast.
Because I mean, that's another big thing. Like if you are kind of starting to nurse them towards the end of the night, that beer may be hot as tits right off the tap.
Yeah.
And then once it settles down and shit, it tastes like dirt.
So what causes that exactly? The carbonation leaving?
I would say the carbonation. Changing the values of. I mean, I'm no scientist. I don't brew. I assume that's what it would be.
Yeah. Before we should give a disclaimer. A disclaimer to us. We are not.
We are not brewers. we know.
We are drunks.
That is what dirty alcoholics. But we know what we like, and a lot of people like what we like.
Yeah.
People who know their shit like what we like.
Yeah. Seems like.
Yeah.
Yes.
People have ran through 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 beers, and you bring them one, and you're like, "Dude, I tried this, and it's tits."
Yeah.
And this guy's like, "Wow, that was like usually they don't put out good shit. This brewery doesn't put out good shit, but this one is like a pale. Like I love pales."
Yeah, that's what I kind of like about the craft brewing thing is like a Bud Light and a Miller Light and a Busch Light and all that stuff. It basically tastes the same to me. I mean there's small subtle differences, but these are so different. It's such large scale, and once you find someone that likes the same beers as you, it's like finding someone who's taste in movies you respect. They tell you about a beer, you're like, oh, this must be good. This guy
is right on my wavelength.
Exactly.
So.
Yes. Create a little club.
I mean,
it's a good beer.
Yeah.
Both of these.
I really do like that. I think that's what's the second beer?
Yeah.
My favorite so far. Which disclaimer, we have tried 2 of these.
We tried some brewskis in the pool. We couldn't resist.
We didn't get to the pale ale.
Yeah,
which I think is going to be the best.
Yeah, because that's our style.
Yeah.
The Pale Ale, shout out to the Gulf Station in Jackson, Ohio. Filling Station and Quick Stop both were sold out of the Pale Ale, but I headed over to the Gulf just to get some of these IPAs, and they happened to have it. Snatched them up.
Yeah. Obviously, if one place is out of them, that's probably the better.
Yeah, both places were out of the Pale.
And what I like about this too, first plastic label on a fucking aluminum can. But it's got a little.
Oh, you like that about it?
Oh, I love it. Paper labels, forget about it. Yeah.
But it's a mighty fine collection.
Thank you.
The artwork.
You should remember this.
The quality. I remember that one.
That one I love.
I do remember.
At the time.
But Cahoots.
Yeah. And that
Crooked Line.
This was 4 years old when I bought it at Smokin' Rob's.
Smokin' Rob's in Gallipolis,
Gallipolis.
Ohio.
I was having my
Yes,
child
sir.
then. Almost 3.5 years ago.
Oh, he was born.
Yeah.
I came and picked you and Davin up. I remember, yeah.
Because Amber was like, you know, we're all relaxing. My wife's my mother-in-law was there, and she was like, you know, go home. You've been in the hospital for 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Go home, have a good time, just relax. And Fucker came pick me up. We went to Smokin' Rob's, got some bombers, got some good beer.
I think
We got the Dude's Rug there, which was alright.
I loved it. As far as the cider, Bee Nectar ciders. That's what it's called. Bee Nectar. I've never had a bad cider from them.
Hard cider with
Fantastic.
tea and chai
And
spices
the-
out of it. I'd love
name-
to try it again.
Names are great. The artwork's really cool.
And plus,
Called
it
the
just
Dude's Rug.
it hits home.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the cider's actually fantastic.
See, I don't remember.
I remember
think
it.
late in the night we've tried it,
It's like, was it chai spices?
hard cider with tea and chai spices added.
It's very tasty.
I'd love to try it again.
I'm sure we could probably go to Smokin' Rob's. They always seem to have it.
Probably
It didn't
order
seem
it.
seasonal.
And anything, if you guys know of anything, which maybe you'll get a grasp of what we like IPA heavy, I'm sure.
Very
I
heavy.
think West Coast for me. I'm
Yeah.
sure you probably you like hazies.
I like American
Hazies,
IPAs.
but not.
I like the American, like just straight.
Yeah.
No,
I don't. West Coast.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, I love this. The bitter, the punch, right when you get it, just in your fucking glands here, like that's the best. Best.
So what do you? All right.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I think it's
Let's get
crunch
to it.
time. Let's take our last one sip. Everybody knows the rules.
It's gonna be tough.
They're all really good so far. I feel bad having all my scores. So,
I know. I think we got the two best ones right
Yeah.
off the bat.
all my scores are so close to each other.
Uh,
This is literally the second time we've ever done this.
all right, 5 seconds in. Okay.
All right.
I believe maybe the camera might have stopped while we were giving our reviews.
So, Justin read my score aloud. He gave it a 7.4, 7.5.
7.2.
That was the last one. You thought you were like 4 or 5. Maybe not. It's your decision, sir.
I thought it was 7.3 maybe.
Okay, 7.3. Either way, I gave it a 6.9. I know, I remember mine.
I might have given it a 7.4,
69.
7.4, 6.9. I think.
Yeah, 7.4 and 6.9.
That's
what I
right,
remember, yeah.
Well,
So, 7.4.
To let you know where it cut off, I think it's a DSLR, so it records 29 minutes, 59 seconds. So we got a message on the screen. I think it cut off our ratings, so this is why you're hearing this right now. So, actually, that could be another thing.
Don't roast
we're
us
still
too
learning.
hard.
We're still learning. Every
Like I
time I
said.
hit the record button, I'm going to set a 29-minute, 30-second timer on my phone.
The only time we've ever videotaped ourselves before this was a couple
sex.
nights ago.
Oh, that's right.
No. Those
Yeah, I
were
didn't mean
different.
that,
Those
yeah.
were different alter egos that no one knows that was.
Yes. Chase Wellington and Barry Stanhope.
Oh, I love Barry Stanhope. God.
You should love me. It's you. I'm Chase Wellington. I'm Dr. Kenneth Noisewater.
Don't you get it, Noisewater? Are these
Shout
actual?
out Paul Rudd.
I was gonna ask, are these actual porn names you've seen?
If anyone gets that reference, it's an Anchorman reference. What is it?
All right.
James Westfall and Dr. Kenneth Noisewater. If you're wondering if I got names for my penis and testicles, yes I do. I don't know what the penis was, but the testicles were James Westfall and Dr. Kenneth Noisewater.
Paul Rudd was too good in that movie.
Oh god.
The Cologne? What was the?
Oh, Sex Panther?
Yeah, Sex Panther.
Got a little bits of Panther in it, so you know it's good. Alright, let's rinse and repeat.
Oh, I've rinsed.
Oh, that's
Where are we going
our
next?
catchprise right there. You just saw
Oh,
gold
I'm rinsed.
right here. Rinse and repeat.
Rinse. Drink, rinse, repeat.
Fuck yeah, there we go.
Sip, rinse, repeat.
Ooh, did we do the light sky yet?
Oh, you got one of these Caddyshack beers? No, I saw these lines. Have you seen the Caddyshack beers?
Yeah. Those are really good too.
Yeah, those aren't bad. I forget.
They're pounders.
The
16 ounce.
Yeah, the 16 ounce. The design on the can is really cool. Just the stripe, multicolor all over.
It's celebrating the 40th anniversary of Caddyshack.
Yeah.
And it says on the box, 4-pack of 16 ounces, and it says, "Looks good on you though." So Rodney Dangerfield thing.
We're just going to be disappointed in the rest of these, man. After those two, we definitely should not have started with those.
I feel like the light sky would be alright. I mean,
it's going to be good. It's not going to, it'll be tasty.
You've already drank 2 of them.
Yeah. My mom always keeps these in the house. My mom introduced me to these.
What, the light skies?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I know I spoke about it a little bit already, but these are sort of like a seltzer, 3.6 carbs, 95 calories. I know some of you craft brew heads out there are going to be destroying us for this one.
We take what we can get a hold of.
But you know what? I like all alcoholic beverages.
And maybe you can see what,
I appreciate.
This is pretty damn transparent.
Yeah, that's really see-through.
And I imagine these would
photo shoot, baby.
Pop. I imagine these would be best drink ice cold and quick. What do you think? From the carbonation, it's already faded.
It's got a really nice smell to it.
That's straight orange zest coming out of it.
The tangerine, the zest.
It's tangerine,
yeah, it's tangerine, yeah.
It smells like, if you've ever been to a YMCA in the early 90s, what they cleaned like everything with, that's exactly what it smells. I'm not saying it smelled bad. This is like a bit of nostalgia for me.
That's hilarious.
It really
remember getting bullied by some kid in elementary school while you drink it.
Cheers.
Cheers. One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
That is cold too.
Oh, that is cold.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
How smooth is that?
That's crisp, smooth, cold. I just want to see how quickly the carbonation.
Yeah.
To where it's kind of like,
your guess
give me the next one.
That you could drink 20 of these in a day, just probably doubled to 40. You could probably, I could see you putting down 40 in a day.
If I got out early at like 9 a.m. in the pool,
just started,
had a good breakfast, had some fucking crispy, crunchy chicken tenders from the gas station. Yeah, there's maybe a biscuit or two. Ooh. I do love that. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, 4%. That's too light for a beer in my opinion. But once you get summertime like this, this is perfect.
And think about this too. Say you wake up at 9 and you get out to the pool by 11.
Yeah.
You haven't eaten breakfast. You can drink 4 or 5 of these and not be asleep at 1 p.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not gonna ruin your day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How many times
you can have something, catch a little buzz, and
how many times has beer ruined your day?
There's been times where I haven't eaten breakfast and 3 p.m. rolls around, haven't eaten lunch.
Yeah.
Just been busy with the day. Pound 2 Mystic Mamas in 40 minutes, and I'm like asleep on the recliner, and I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I mean, this is. I went mow the yard or something.
Oh yeah.
Pound 2 of these.
This I could actually see myself after mowing the yard, because I push mow. After mowing the yard, I could see myself, instead of like water, I could crack one of these open and feel refreshed and feel like, oh, that felt better.
Where you
like a beer, I don't like to hydrate with. I'm not gonna go get a Miller Lite after I've been sweating my ass off.
Yeah.
But this, I could see it.
This is something too. Like, this is something I don't think a lot of people bring up too. When people drink beers, they fill the bottom of their mouth up with beer. They close their mouth. They, let the liquid hit the top of their tongue, the roof of their mouth, and then they swallow. This is something I could see myself just like a fucking can of ice cold Sprite or something.
Just
after,
open the spigot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which I never do that. I won't do that with Miller Lite. I won't do that with seltzer.
I've seen this man shotgun a number of beers in my day.
Shotgunning's a different story.
Or just chug a pint. It was a race. And chugging a pint. This guy can put down a pint faster than... There's maybe one or two guys in my life that I would say would give you a challenge. And I mean, they might beat you because there's not...
Oh yeah, I think I've lost my touch.
Back in the
In
day,
my prime, I could... Yeah. It would almost just... There's some girls I see on the internet that fucking just...
Yeah.
It just goes... on.
Have you seen the chubby bartenders? How they have like a whole chugging edition? It's like there's like these Southern Ohio Stallions on there, and like there's all these guys putting Facebook videos up chugging beers. There's this dude in Jackson. His name's Chris Trent. He's a big guy, but I saw him chug a growler. He chugged a whole growler.
64?
Yes, 64 ounces. This guy chugged. And
was
it
it?
wasn't. I think it was
doesn't
Coors Light.
really
But
matter
dude,
what it was.
he's got a number of
whatever.
He's got a number of videos where he's just like 2 tall boys of Coors Light in a row, like the 24 ounces, just like pound, and I mean they're not crazy quick, but he's not stopping. He's just like
That's a lot of volume, man.
Yeah, I don't think
There should be
my
a
body wouldn't be able to
divisions of-
handle it. I would explode. I
There
would
should
actually
be divisions of like chugging competitions where it's could be go 12 ounces. Boom, it's done.
Yeah.
Let's go 24. Boom, it's done. Let's go 48. Boom, it's done. You know what
get
I
a
mean?
whole
Like,
different leagues
but
basically.
the part where it's gonna start to cause problems is the volume, where
It's and I don't think they could
Stomach
ever
and shit
really
can't
do
do
like an official competition because that's so dangerous for science to do. Yeah, it's very dangerous for your body.
Especially like an
once you get,
underground
like,
competition.
Yeah, like Fight Club or something.
you don't talk about Chud Club.
Number one, damn
one
it, you
rule.
stole the joke before I could make it.
You beat me by
You
one
were
second.
quicker. Had it.
Right
The
there.
whole time you were talking and saying it, I was like, oh, I can't wait to say what I'm about to say. Oh no.
This is why nobody likes me.
Just too damn
They're like,
clever
you
for my
shut
own
up
good.
for like 2 seconds, and I can say my shit, and then
there's the drinking game they've been doing on the Two Bears One Cave podcast, and Tom Segura calls it Bertus Interruptus. He's like, every time you interrupt someone takes a drink. Every time you interrupt someone and then tell a story about yourself, someone takes a drink. Anytime you touch your face, anytime you scratch yourself and then smell your fingers. It's hilarious. Shout out Two Bears One Cave, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, hilarious individuals.
Segura, yeah, I could definitely get down on Segura.
Dude, and it's a perfect back and forth between them because Segura's kind of like that, what they consider that smart comedy, that David Spade a little bit, like it's a little bit of Chris Farley, David Spade dynamic.
Yeah.
And like Tom just makes fun of Bert a lot, Bert's just kind of an idiot, and like, but he rolls with it. He's just,
The guy always got his shirt off, right?
yeah. Dude, you ought to look more into him. You would like him a lot.
I heard you really go on and on about Two Bears, One Cave, and
I really enjoy it.
I really need to. I'm so busy.
Well, that's the thing. I got these
When I'm
Bluetooth headphones.
prepping and shit, I could probably pop it
That's
on.
exactly when you should.
That's the best time. I prep and I run a kitchen at 6 cents, and
This guy, Burrito Buggy, 6 cents. Fantastic. He prepares all the specials. They are delicious.
Get
The
these
big old
burritos.
burritos. If you could fit the whole thing in your mouth, you got a job.
yeah.
One sip, everybody knows the rules.
I think I'm about ready to rate this.
I think so.
And also, this held carbonation really well.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You could definitely
I
tell.
would be
There was a
done
little.
with
There
this
was a little.
before.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to hold that much carbonation when you're.
Also, I think these thin cans, I feel like those,
There's something about them.
there's gotta be. It's gotta be scientific.
I got to tell.
We should look it up.
Jess at work.
Sometime.
Jess at work got you know those like Yeti little coolers that go over the can that keep it cool forever.
Oh yeah.
So she got one that was one of these tall, skinny cans.
For like
and she puts her Red Bull in it when she's working. And she's like, "Thanks, Mom. I'm trying to like not drink so much Red Bull, but that's the only can that fits in these stupid skinny." And we got to tell her about these
Oh yeah.
because they're delicious.
I don't know if you're gonna tell her about that. You're walking around 16 of them deep, because it would take probably 120 pound lady 16 of them to.
Wow.
Who knows?
All right, I'm ready to rank.
I'm ready to crank down. You said no cranking down.
All right, I'm excited. My vote is in. Dustin will announce his.
I'm going 7-2.
7-2.
Yeah, I really like it. I really like the citrus,
I love the citrus, but
and it lasts.
I just felt there was a little something more missing. There's just being a seltzer, yeah, obviously, but being a seltzer, kinda, it tastes like that. But I'd say the best seltzer, if you consider it that. I don't think they do, but
I'm gonna guess you went 6-4.
6-1.
6-1.
6-1.
I went 7-2.
7-2. I think that
I could.
I don't know.
See myself buying for poolside or for.
Yeah, I saw them and I was like, Dustin might make fun of me, but this is gonna be a special treat. He's going to enjoy
In my
this.
head, I was making fun of
I'd say you all
tried one and
usually are. All right,
Yeah.
I'm excited for some of these ski beers. Get that pale. Get that
the one we
pale.
haven't really tried yet.
Here, I'll rinse you out while you get that already.
Rinse and repeat.
Sip, rinse, repeat.
See, I didn't feel like I was getting sun at all today. Now, I feel like I've gotten some.
That's how it goes.
Alright, these two are going to be colder. Well, we only need one, right? Oh, that's a warm one.
Oh yeah, there we go. All right, another shout out to the Double Cola Company, Brewski. Ski, some of the best soda you can drink.
Also,
Finally.
show them the, always shout out the independent craft brewery.
Oh, okay. Independent craft brewery.
Buy independent, man. There's these
Get rid of these
big cats are,
corporations.
even though
Yeah.
we just drank a fucking Blue Moon, which is probably owned by Coors
I
or
would say
Miller.
Anheuser-Busch, I would
Yeah.
guess.
Golden, Colorado, I'd say that's Miller Coors probably, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Even though we just did try a conglomerate beer.
That's a lot different color than I was expecting.
Yeah. Got a little haze.
Oh, he's awake. The boy's awake. He's alive. Here he is. So anyway, I'm excited about this one. It's pale ale. We tried the other two brewskis already, Pilsner, and the other one was just a ski infused beer, which was pretty good. They're all right. They're a little odd. The Pilsner was very malty, like I think I said. But this should be right up our alley. This is their shot to win us over.
Did you sniff her or did
I
you?
haven't sniffed her yet.
Yeah?
I wouldn't sniff without you. Baby, you. One sip, everybody knows the rules.
Sip. One sniff.
Ooh.
I am smelling the, and we talked about this earlier. We cheated and had a couple of the other ones. And he probably.
I was just saying that. I was talking about the other two.
There's a certain kind of malty flavor. I don't know. 21st Amendment Brewery had Brew Free or Die Hard.
Yes.
Call me tits.
Oh, quit it.
I had two little kittens, 6-week-old kittens, these dumb dogs. but the malt smell and taste, which I assume it's about the same, is
very malty. Tank.
Nice.
Dog beater. Roast him for that next.
Ridicule!
This guy doesn't deserve to own dogs.
This guy's an animal. Oh, look at this guy.
Look at Puppy. Monsieur Puppy.
This guy's name is Kingsley. We call him Mr. Puppy,
Mr.
or
Puppy.
if you want to be real fancy, Monsieur Puppy.
When I have a few beers in me, I get a little French accent.
Monsieur! Monsieur Puppy!
Monsieur!
Would you like another crepe?
No, man. Have you tried it yet?
I have not.
It's.
I'm getting the same. I think I've gotten the same vibe from all three of them, but I'm trying.
Yeah, same vibe. Yeah, just wait. It's nearly the same.
Yeah, it almost tastes.
It tastes like the
Identical.
Pilsner.
Yeah.
It's like the Pilsner. It's like they changed, put a little like darker coloring in it.
Which the Pilsner I had, I think I drank 6 ounces of it, and then it sat, got kind of warm,
Yeah.
and then it really started to.
Yeah, was it? Because we were out by the pool earlier.
Right off the bat, not bad.
No.
It's really not bad.
No.
But
Oh, excuse me.
what am I trying to say?
Decarbonation.
Degradation.
I'm not the guy to ask if that's the correct way to use that word.
The way it is degrading.
I
guess.
Google
or how quickly
how to
it
use
dies,
words all
you
the
know.
time. All the time I'll be like texting. I'm like, is that how you use that word?
4 in the morning, like,
Maybe.
hey Google, how do you say goose duck guy?
Hey, see,
I'm sorry, I don't know that. Google, you suck.
I do that all the time. I think it's because I'll be like, even like talking to a girl or something. I'll be like, I want to sound smart, but I'm either gonna sound smart or really, really dumb.
Just download the thesaurus on your phone. I think it's some
Google
kind of.
is basically a thesaurus.
I think it. Yeah, it's true.
Like,
I think it's some kind of like ancient fucking dinosaur or something, wasn't it? A thesaurus, like with the horns and the scales and stuff.
Is that real?
And he
Really?
he made like, a whole book of like words that
Well,
sound
I
like
can't tell if you're.
I'm telling you.
Wait, you need a whole book at the end. Okay, last statement.
Suck my cock.
Someone honking. For anytime someone honks when they drive by, we have to chug.
All right.
I like this one. This is gonna be
I already
fun.
know what this is.
That wasn't great. All right, crunch time. One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
I got it locked in. Which I didn't really let it get to break down or anything, but
All right. I've got it.
I'll take a couple off for that. We go 6-5.
6'5". Really?
Were you in the 5s? You in the 4s? 3s?
Wow. Yeah, man.
3.8?
I went 3 high 3,
Wow.
but not. Man, I did not appreciate that much at all.
Yeah.
I didn't respect it. I let the fact that it tasted so much like the other one.
I got it done
Push
quick
it down.
though, so I didn't get to taste like kind of how the one warmed up. Shut up. Oh, now you've got your head stuck, you dumb fuck. So like I didn't really like get to. That's kind of the base too of. So when it breaks down a little, it's carbonation. Obviously, it's going to taste not as good.
Yeah, it's
as
gonna be
like your
different.
first sip. So I like kind of like to take that into account too. Like,
Right.
like the light sky. I thought that was money the whole way through.
That
Not
was.
not the
And I
first
think
sip is
they
not
took-
as good as the last sip.
The Light
but-
Sky is definitely taking that into account in production. They're a much larger brewery,
Yeah.
and
They
that's
probably-
what that beer is for, is to be sitting out in the sun
Yeah.
and still taste all right.
Oh, and we need to do our overall winner, which I think we're going to be surprised at what mine is.
The overall winner?
Yeah. Good tonight. Which
Who's the big winner today, Mikey?
Who is? Who's the big winner, Mike?
I gotta go pee. You're gonna race like a piss horse. What you doing next, man? No dead time.
No dead time. You wanna come say hi, Dexter? You wanna say hi to the camera? We're doing a video podcast. If you wanna come over here and say hi, introduce yourself maybe. Hey, I'm talking to you. No, you don't. What do you want to do? Eat your tiny yellow choking hazard motorcycle? Huh? Hey, come over here. Hey. 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 My son Dexter has this obviously I grew up in the 80s and 90s. He's got this little car mat here he likes to play with here, and he gets super infatuated, and didn't we all boys right now that are probably 35 to 40, we all had those. And you took yourself someplace else, and you put yourself inside that little 4x4 Toyota on that little mat. You drove yourself around over these hills, and you're like, yeah, I'm so badass.
Talking about
When you have one of these mats with the roads on it, like you just transport yourself into that truck.
Yeah.
And you are the one driving that truck. Quit. It's like a job for Gorilla Glue. Oh God, I say Gorilla Glue, now a giant gorilla is gonna come over and slap me and glue my shit up for me. You ever see those commercials?
No.
You ever seen those? Where the guy's trying to like fix a gate and he comes up, some gorilla's like, slaps him and like puts the glue on and like clamps
Is this
it.
recent?
Yeah, probably like a couple years. I mean,
Yeah, I don't remember that.
a couple years till now.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh, thank you for punching me in the face. Then you could rip my face off and fuck me.
Fuck me.
Thank you for not fucking me here.
Cool. You could have at least fucked me if you're gonna slap me. Shit.
Yeah. I'd rather you fuck me.
Alright. What are we getting next?
Is there anything else to try? What, pretty much what we have.
I don't even want to.
Got these here. Come on, auto. There we go. We got these here, which we've already tried. Well, let me do this. Autofocus. Alright. We got these here, which we tried at the pool already.
I think it's funny that we're so worried about the camera when it's a podcast. The whole point of a podcast
is the audio.
is to be able to listen to.
And you know, audio.
I was gonna say,
you know, audio.
When you're
equipment we
doing
have?
shit, you ought to just get out here, get some Bluetooth headphones for yourself. And when you're working on that lawnmower or mowing or doing whatever, because you're always outside doing shit, just put those headphones on. That's what I do. I clean the house and I got them on. I mow the yard, I got them on. Huh?
Like just listen to music?
No, listen to a podcast. You're saying you don't have enough time to listen to Two Bears, One Cave.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what I do.
I don't know if I'd like that. I kind of want to. I mean, like a monotonous task, like I said earlier. Let's check our time here. 26 and a half minutes.
26. Okay, we don't have much time.
A couple minutes to our next session, whatever. When I do monotonous tasks like cutting lettuce or doing prep for the brewery that I work in, that would be perfect. Which I have an Alexa in the prep area, and I listen to that. Which most of the time I listen to music. Sometimes I listen to comedy. We did a podcast the other night. I think 3 sessions, hour and a half or so.
3 sessions overall. We did a whole hour and a half talking about comedians. That one came a little easier to me. I had a little more to drink beforehand.
Oh yeah.
And I can talk about comedians a lot easier than I mean. What do you? After I say 2 phrases about a beer, I don't have much left to say.
Yeah.
I'm not that
in depth about
yes, in depth.
It's just this is good. This is good. This is good.
Go on. Move along. you can look over there at that
Here,
cat.
Tank. Come here. Up here.
There you go.
Come on, baby girl. Can you do it?
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Look at this big fat turd.
Oh, puppy, monsieur.
This is Tank. She's a half Basset Hound, half whatever this fat mutt is. And she stank. I got a Mr. Puppy in the pool the other day, and before I even put him in the water, he was like nervous as fuck. It was right after a thunderstorm and shit too, so. But he got all like dried out and cleaned up.
So, do you want to hear a funny story about that giant thunderstorm we had Wednesday?
Yeah.
I was out at golf. It was golf league night at Franklin. So I'm out playing golf, and I had Scott Kilgore and Mark Carmen in my. Anyway, Scott and Mark in my group, and it's just, I mean, you can see like a line in the sky of these clouds coming in. And we're like all like waiting. It's getting colder. It's getting windy. We're all waiting for it. We all know it's coming. We're like, well, can we maybe sneak them all in? We're swinging, and then I see the smallest bit of lightning. Scott is the girls' golf coach for the high school. So as soon as he saw that lightning, he's like, it's done. We're done. We got to go. So we drive off, and my partner with me is the guy that Trey worked with, Brandon. He said, oh, now we're going to be the pussies of the whole golf league because we're the first ones off the course.
I only heard 3 pops at the brewery.
Yeah. So then we go. We went in and threw all our
ones,
yeah. We threw all our stuff. This was nothing. We didn't even hear thunder. He just saw lightning. But we go. Me and Brandon. We put all our stuff in the car so nothing's gonna get wet, whatever. And everyone else stayed out there, and it just boom all over a lot of them. And we're all like, oh, we're not the pussies. We're the smart ones. This is awesome. Thank God for Scott being a goddamn teacher. I also think Scott was trying to get it to quit early because he was a 7 handicap and I'm like a 17, and we both double bogeyed the